Hey everybody, this is Fennekorpin, and today we're going to be continuing our playthrough of Dark Souls. This is part 3. If you haven't seen our other parts, you can go to our channel, you can check those out. We've just finished killing the boar, and we've come around here, killed some of the knights, and now we're going to go straight to a bonfire. There is other ways people say to do this, is to go that way and then kill the knights in there, but seeing as I haven't rested for a while and I'm low on Estus flasks, I'm going to head straight to the bonfire. I was just doing the same. It's not really hard to reach, it's pretty much just past all of these guys. Right, and then once you've disposed of those guys, items. Ooh, I think that's better than my shirt, I can't remember. No, it's not. I think it looks cooler though. Yeah, it does. I'm gonna equip it. Most time, if it's like things are a tiny bit lower or a tiny bit higher, I generally most equip on what looks cool. But that's just because I like my character looking cool. Later on though, you're going to have to actually focus on specific items that will benefit your character. At this level though, we don't pick up specific items that will benefit us, so it doesn't overly matter. Right, so just come all the way down the stairs and there'll be a bonfire. So, and now we actually have humanity. I've managed to pick some up just from killing. So I have to use the first Halloween, and we're going to kindle. We can kindle up to 20, but that requires us using more humanity, or at least it requires me using more humanity. If you have more than 2 humanity that you don't have to use, I mean, up there next to your health bar, then kindle it up to as much as you have until you have 0. It means that the fire will be like forever kindled to that point. So it's like if this was kindled up to 15 every time we rest here, we'll always get 15 Estus flasks. Which is very useful, because this is the point we'll actually come to a lot, because just down here is a blacksmith named Andre. No point really talking to him at the moment, because he doesn't sell anything we need right now. I would suggest saving your souls, because we need 20,000 to buy a crest off him. So if you have spent your souls, then I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner. So, but if you haven't used up your little where are they? These things. Then keep a hold of those, and we'll spend them in a few minutes. But first we're going to kill, I suppose he's a mini-boss at this level, because we're not really going to encounter something like this. Ouch. But instead of going up these stairs, which we do not want to do, because there is a lightning minion up on that floor, or a sorcerer, I don't, whatever. And there is, of course, there's 3 knights in that room. Let's try and backstab this guy. I do apologise again, I don't know how many times I've said it, but if I play badly or poorly in other people's standards, it has been a while since I've played the game properly. And, you know, playing again and trying to get used to all the backstabbing and stuff, and parrying. I was never good at parrying, ever. Even when I managed to play this game up to like level 200, never good at parrying, so don't expect me to be able to parry. It's like, I get how to do it, you know, but I just, at the same time, it just doesn't work for me. I don't know what happens and why it doesn't. It just doesn't want to. Alright, so we're just going to pillage this corpse to get the basement key. You don't need to bother with those. We don't actually aggro them going down this way, so that's a good thing. Right, stand at the door here. We will pull this one out. Come on. And again, the key to pretty much all the enemies in this game is to block at the right times. Is literally blocking and timing your attacks. As long as you get that down pat, you know, you're pretty much sorted. Come over here and you pick up the halberd. It's a fairly decent polearm, but seeing as we have the scythe and the drake sword, it's not worth getting. Well, it's not worth using, sorry. You might as well get it, because if you're anything like me, where you like to collect every single weapon in the game, then, you know, you might as well play. Unfortunately, and something you guys will notice, is in this game you cannot collect everything one playthrough. It is impossible to collect every single item in the game in one playthrough. You can collect nearly all the items in the game, but there are some items that require you to play through again to actually get the rest of the items. Also, be careful with these guys. They sometimes will put their sword up, and when they do that, that means they're trying to, like that. Basically, the way to get out of this is to kick them. but unfortunately I can't apparently kick. I just... Seriously? But basically, the only way to do that, to stop them from countering you, is to either wait it out or kick them. As soon as you kick them, they will basically drop, you know, they'll drop out of parry and then you can just attack them. Apparently, when I try to kick, it doesn't want to work. Why do you not want to kick him? Stop doing that. Kick. Okay, so apparently, I must have either completely forgotten how to kick, or this doesn't want to kick him. Or I was an idiot and I didn't target him. So yeah. Again, I have to point out I am tired. This is the third part I've done tonight. It's because I've got plenty of time of recording at the moment, and you know, I've got nothing else to do at the moment. I'm not needed anymore, so it's all good. And I don't know if anyone else has gone through it. You know, for anyone who lives in the UK, especially on the north-east side of the UK, today we had flood warnings, didn't we? I was actually genuinely worried. My house is literally smack bang in the middle of where the flood was estimated to be. Thankfully, the flood barrier is held and we didn't get flooded, but there was also parts of... because I live in, near Cleethorpes, Grimsby, North Dumside, around there. But apparently in Scotland, their flood barrier is just... well, I don't even know what the fuck happened, but there are some streets in Scotland that are flooded up, you know, above the doorsteps in some houses. It's now like snowing down there as well. My cousin, she had to be evacuated because she was closer to the flood wall. And apparently, that's not even the worst of it. Sometime this morning, I mean in the morning about like anywhere between 7 and 8:30, we're going to have a tidal surge. Oops. Which could, you know, be worse than last night. Apparently this is the worst tidal surge we have had in 60 years, I think is what it said. My god, was I terrified. So seriously, all of my family were like scrambling around the house, getting any electronics from the down floor up off the floor. We're filling up bottles of water just in case we lost the power and we needed them for anything. And it's like in case obviously the water mains needed to be turned off, if like pipes burst or anything. I really needed to concentrate on what I'm doing. Stop. But yeah, I don't know if anyone who actually watches this lives anywhere in the UK, especially on the north side. If you guys do, I really hope everyone's okay. Because so far I think 2 people have died now. One guy who was driving a lorry, and his lorry, literally the winds just pushed him over and he smashed into 2 cars. Lost his life unfortunately. And another guy was driving and the winds knocked a tree over onto his car. So I really hope that this is the worst of it and it's gone now. But apparently there's another 2 tidal surges that could happen over the next 2 days in high tide, which obviously is really not good. But yeah, hopefully everything else will be okay and everyone in here, my house, will be safe. No, don't. Heal. Shit. That was close. If I had waited a second longer, he would have been able to parry me. Thank God he didn't. Right, this guy, because, you know, we can definitely need to focus now, is a bitch. Especially at this level. Basically, you have to aggro him. Don't try to fight him in there. That is the worst idea ever. Okay, I know that hit you. Okay, that one definitely hit you. Come here. Okay, thank you. You have to basically keep him out here and try to get you behind him. Always keep your shield up with this guy. Especially when he does a heavy attack where he swings the mace overhead. And that hurts a lot. There's a swipe attack where sometimes you might end up hitting twice. So thankfully, sometimes you can get like this, where he will basically... that's a swipe attack. where he'll basically just keep doing overheads, which are really easy, because you can, like, basically as soon as his weapon hits the ground, move forwards, get him. And it is very easy to kill him that way, and sometimes the AI just does that, which is the best thing ever when that happens. Right, when you come out here, just get your bow out. And I think something around here should be okay. No, this ain't gonna work. There's like a certain way you can stand up. Can't remember where though. Basically, you can like counter him. You can attack him without him attacking you. I don't think that's it though. Yep, that's not it. But one of the ways to kill him is every time he attacks, move out. Oops. Don't hit the pillar. Shoot him. Move back in. Move out. It can be a bit tedious, but you want to kill him down here rather than up there. Trust me. Because up there you will get ambushed by a couple of the lower minions. Come on, one more hit and you're dead. Alright, there we go. That's him dealt with. See, it's not too hard. Right, and then come over here. Pick up this. Thank you. This Firekeeper Souls, I swear, are some of are pretty much the most important item in the game, because you use them to upgrade your Estus Flask, and literally the upgrades give a huge boost to how much health you recover from them. So every time you can get one, besides one time, when we get to it, I'll point out which time we don't use it, because we use it to do something else. I'm not going to tell you because I don't want to ruin anything for you guys, but we have to use it to do something else, is what I'm going to say. Right, once we've rested again, we're going to head down to Andre, and we're going to buy this crest of him. I should have enough after using my souls. I probably should actually have some surplus, so I might upgrade my... This is also messy. I'm sorry, I don't like it. It's messy. It actually genuinely annoys me. Right, I might as well just put these here first. I'm going to use them both anyway. Right, so... I think these give 800 or 500 or 400. And the smaller ones give 200 apiece. So actually I don't know if I'll have any surplus. But effectively, we need to get to 20k. Oops. And doing this will allow us to go to an area where we can farm around about 6-7k apiece. The unfortunate part about it is, as good as the souls you get in return for it, it can sometimes be fucking annoying. Because you have to aggro like 3 enemies, run to a corner, hide with your shield up, wait for them to jump basically over you and kill themselves. Once they've done that, you get like 2k souls apiece. It's very good. Damn it, I'm 700 off. Do not go through that door. There's a boss down there. Just gonna point it out now. We're not killing him yet. Well, actually, is it? No, it's not a boss. It's just one of those large lightning things. Lightning creatures. In fact, it's kind of like a mini boss here at the moment. But yeah, what's it talking about? Oh yeah, the souls. They're good. They are a good return. But you have to have a lot of patience with it, because sometimes they'll wander off back into the forest, so you have to go up to them, re-aggro them, run back again. Sometimes they might run a bit further out, so you have to shoot them with an arrow. Other times you get a fucking mage who will sometimes just stand there behind a tree, running at it, being stuck. If he does manage to follow you, then sometimes he'll just basically stand in an area and shoot at you, and then get bored of it, and then fuck off again. So yeah, it can be a tad bit frustrating, to say the least. So I'm going to quickly grind up to 20k. Once I have what I need, we shall continue. So I shall see you then. Okay, and we're back, and we have the 20k souls. So we're going to talk to him.
I'm hungry. Have a stop with you.
We're going to purchase. Oh, we also might as well learn his gesture. Most NPCs you encounter will allow you to learn a gesture off them. Right, so go over to here, where it's the key symbol, and it'll be crest of Artorias. Buy this. I know it's a lot of souls, and yes, we could use the 20k souls on skill points or upgrades or whatever. But it's got to be it's a very useful item. It unlocks an area where we can actually get 2 sets of armor. We can get stone armor, and I think the Wanderer armor. I could be wrong about the Wanderer one. I know you get stone armor from that area though. We're not going to get it anytime soon. At least not yet. We could try and do a run for it now, but that would involve a lot of running back and forth, trying to get them to fall off the cliff and all of that. So it's not overly worth it. But yeah, that's the guy. Now good to do an attack wrestling. There is actually a way to kill him without actually getting hurt. You have to kind of hide half behind a pillar, a broken down pillar, where his lightning attacks hit the pillar and not you. But we're not doing that yet. First, we are off to go kill something else. So once you have brought the crest, come up to the bonfire and rest. And then we shall now go to, I think it's the Gargoyle now. The Gargoyle can be a bitch, so at least most. Also, something I do want to point out is most enemies, like dragon type enemies and the Gargoyles, I think you encounter 4 of them or so by Analondo. But they will, if you cut off the tail, they will most likely give you a weapon. I think there's only very few that don't. But on hold, this enemy's not too difficult. Give me a bit of a bitch. But yeah, not really. We can deal with it basically. I was just wondering. I wonder if the cleric armor is lower fire resist, so we don't want it. Wait, no, yeah, we don't want this. I just wonder if it was any better than mine. No, definitely not. And most definitely not. Basically, we need something. This pyromancer armor, one of the great reasons picking at the start is it offers fire protection. And at the moment, we're about to come across an enemy that, you know, spits fire at us. I always forget you do a double attack. But then you don't sometimes. It's very annoying. Very misleading enemy. Hey, more Titanite shards. Any shards you pick up, keep. And actually, you can drop them, but I don't think anyone would ever want to. They used to upgrade equipment, so it's very useful. Right here, just run in slightly, then run back fast. Thank you. As these will try to kill you, and there's quite a few of them. And yeah, like I said, they're not that hard to kill. They have low defense from everything, low health. You know, pretty easy. But if you were to get into the center of all of that, you would die. Because as low as their health is, and as low as their defense is, their attacks at the moment hurt like hell. Right, up there will be another rapier. Yeah, it's another rapier knight. I hate these ones. Oh, seriously? Now you can kick? Really? Do you know, last time I was here, I actually got invaded by another character. I was like happily just strolling along. Next thing I know, your world has been invaded by, you know, so and so. I was like, okay, this is the first time it's ever happened to me. It's just back when I first had played the game. And I just had the Drake sword and really basic equipment, nothing special. Once you killed that guy, by the way, just come up to where he was standing and break down this. And then once you're in, we're going to head up and actually use a mysterious key. Huzzah! We're going to save this guy. Now, you can kill him, but don't. You He's a bit of a dick, to be honest, and you'll understand why later. But we don't want to kill him.
Thank you. I am Knight. I
Yes, I know
truly
you
appreciate it.
Right, once you spoke to him, I think he doesn't say anything.
Very sorry.
Yeah, I think that's all he says after that. And then he'll meet you back in Firelink. And once back in Firelink, we can talk to him then. But we'll do that later. But yeah, you'll understand later why he is a dick. But yeah, I was invaded by this random person who was literally just stood over there. Like, I think they had one of these masks on. Definitely a blood shield. And they had an upgraded scythe. And I think the crimson robes. I could be wrong about that though. And this guy was just like happily stalking me. He didn't even want to attack me. He literally wouldn't even attack me to begin with. I don't know why. I think he was just like, you know, just happily wandering around, I suppose. And the next thing I know, I'm happily killing an enemy, and I get backstabbed, and I'm dead. I'm like, oh, well, thanks. First time I played the game, I get killed for it. Right, once you've climbed these ladders, be prepared, we're about to fight a boss. This is a Gargoyle, there's 2 of them about halfway through the fight. Honestly, the best thing we need to do, first things first, we need to get that thing's tail off. If you don't want to collect the weapons, then don't bother, to be completely honest with you, because if you're not going to collect them, then this isn't a seriously good weapon that we need to get. And wow, quite a few people have died recently. As you can see, it's the top left one over there, just above my hat. And he'll come down and try to kill us. This guy has high fire resist. It's going to be very unfortunate seeing as we have a fire weapon. But yeah, basically we need to get behind him. Apparently the fire resistance is not that great, so good. Basically just keep running until you get behind him and get hit off. And we want this tail. At least I want this tail. Don't hit him. Wait, I don't hit that either. Yeah, that's the second one. He spits fire a lot. And they both do end up spitting fire, but overall, he spits it. Yeah, unfortunately, trying to focus on his tail can get you killed. And it can be frustrating, you know, but I don't know, it's one's tail. Okay guys, so apparently dying twice in a Gargoyle right now is not good. I'm so tired. So, well, I'm gonna have to end the part here. Sorry if this was shorter than the other ones. Oh, whoops. Hit my desk. But yeah, sorry if this is shorter episode than the other ones. I'm just so tired right now that I can't even focus on the game. I've probably lost my souls, but I really don't. It's not really phased me too much. Souls in this game aren't at this level. They're obviously quite important, but overall, you know, you get to a point where you can grind souls very easily. So hopefully we'll get the Gargoyle killed on the next episode. And basically, if you guys want to try and kill him without watching my videos, then really the best way to kill him, if you don't want to get the tail in, then is to get to his side. Because if you get behind him, his tail can hit you. If you get in front of him, he can hit you. So get to his side. If he tries to fly up, run to where he's estimated to be, but not under him. If you run under him, he can land on you. So run to where you think he might be, then get to his side, then kill him that way. If you've got the scythe or the drake sword, it will not be a problem to kill him. Once the second one spawns, stay focused on the first one, avoid all the fire you can, and once he's dead, just take out the second one. It will take like 2 hits. They're not a tough boss, but when you're not focusing, like me right now, and when you just can't even, you know, just do it, then you basically, with this game, patience is a virtue. You need to make sure that you are rested, to say the least. And why did you bring random night pop up? But you need to make sure you rest and you get your concentration. Really, that is the two biggest things you need whilst playing this game. But anyway, I hope that helps you get through Gargoyle. If not, then stay tuned. Probably shortly after this one, maybe I'll get another video up when I'm, well, rested. And sorry if I've kind of like ranted on as well. But yeah, take care everyone, and like, subscribe if you enjoy our videos. Let me know again what you guys have been doing on your games of Dark Souls, and you know how you've been proceeding. And again, if any of you guys need any help whatsoever, just let me know and I'll reply to you as efficiently as I can in helping. Take care everyone, have a good day. Well, have a good night actually.